Thinking about buying a new construction home, but you're not sure how to finance or even where to begin? Not all loan options are the same, and it is so important that you shop around to find the right deal. The loan that you choose can impact your interest rate, your down payment, and how you qualify. Today, I'm going to be breaking down the different types of new construction loans and whether you should use the builder's lender or shop around, and how to find the best interest rates and take advantage of the best incentives. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rebecca Arscott, and I'm your trusted realtor here in New Mexico. And today we are going to be talking about the different types of new construction loans that you need to know about. All right, guys, let's get started. Step 1. Understanding new construction loans. Before we dive into loan types, let's clarify something. Buying a new construction home is not the same when it comes to financing a resale home. There are two main ways to finance your new build. The first way is builder financing, which means that some builders will have their preferred lenders, and those preferred lenders typically will offer special incentives if you decide to use them. The second type of lender will be an outside lender. You can shop around with banks, credit unions, and mortgage brokers. This way, you can compare all of the different rates available to you. Now, let's talk about what loan that you may qualify for. Step 2, loan types for new construction homes. Not all loans are created equal, and the right one depends on your credit, your down payment, and whether or not you're building from scratch or moving into a home that's already been completed. The first type of loan we're going to talk about is called a conventional loan. This type of loan is typically the best when you have really good credit because you can also get a lower interest rate. The minimum down payment for this type of loan is typically between 3 and 5%. But most people want to put down at least 20% on this type of loan to avoid a PMI. This type of loan will be best for buyers who are looking for competitive rates. The great part about using a conventional loan is that it's flexible, whether you're building a home or buying a resale home. The next type of loan is an FHA loan. This type of loan is going to be best for someone who is looking for a lower down payment. The minimum down payment for an FHA loan is usually between 3 to 5%. This is usually going to be a better loan for first-time home buyers that might have lower credit scores. The next type of loan that we're going to discuss today is a VA loan. This type of loan is for veterans and military families. The great benefit of having a VA loan is no down payment, no PMI, and much lower interest rates. The next type of loan is a construction to permanent loan. This is typically used for custom built homes. The minimum down payment will vary. It can be anywhere between 10 and 20%, depending on your situation and depending on the lender that you choose to go with. One of the key benefits of this type of loan is that it actually covers the land purchase as well. So it covers the land purchase and the construction costs, and then it converts it into a mortgage once the home is completed. The next type of loan that I did want to mention is a USDA loan. And if you're in a place like New Mexico, there are a lot of areas that are eligible to get a USDA loan. These types of loans are best for people who are looking to buy in rural areas. The great part about a USDA loan is many of them offer 100% financing, which means that you won't have to come up with a down payment. They also typically have lower income and credit score requirements. One of the other key benefits of a USDA loan is the mortgage insurance is typically lower than an FHA loan. A USDA loan can be an amazing option for you if you are choosing to build in a rural area. Choosing the right loan for your financial situation is absolutely crucial in this process, especially when it comes to buying a new construction home. What's really great is that a lot of people think that they have to go with the builder's lender, but that's just not the case. And again, like I mentioned before, you might get a better deal in the long run by going with an outside lender. So make sure that you are doing your due diligence and you're shopping around for the best option for your financial situation. I have created a free new construction guide that you can download today. You can scan the QR code here, or you can click on the link in the description. This guide is full of great information that will help you navigate the process of buying a new construction home. Because it is very different than buying a resale home, this will be very beneficial to you, so make sure to get it today. Step number 3, comparing builder financing to outside lenders. One of the biggest questions that buyers ask is, should I go with the builder's lender or should I find a lender of my own? Here are some pros and cons of going with the builder's lender. One of the pros is that you will be able to take advantage of the incentives that the builders have to offer. These incentives can be anything from closing cost assistance to upgrade incentives. They can give you discounts on certain upgrades in your home, and they can also provide you with rate buy downs. So that's something that you may want to keep in mind if you do decide that you want to go with the builder's lender. Another great pro about going with the builder's lender is that the process is streamlined. The builder's lender is already familiar with all of the contracts that the builders use and all of their timelines. So typically there are less hiccups along the way because they've already worked out all of the kinks. So by the time you get there, they're ready to go to get you to the closing table as smoothly as possible. One of the cons about utilizing a builder's lender is they may not have the best rates available. Sometimes the builder's lenders have higher fees and higher rates. This is why it is very important that you shop around. All right, let's talk about outside lender pros and cons. Pro number 1, they typically have more competitive rates, and this will give you the ability to negotiate better loan terms. Pro number 2 is that these other lenders typically have more loan options available. Some banks or brokers have programs that builders lenders might not have, and oftentimes they might have better programs that are specific to your situation. Whether you need down payment assistance, or you're a first-time home buyer, or you're looking for something in a rural area, it might be better to go with an outside lender rather than going with a builder's lender in the long run. You always want to make sure that you're looking at your situation holistically and not comparing to other people. Your financial situation, what you can afford, where you're looking to build a home, all factors in. So that is why it's really important to keep your options open and always do your research first before making that final decision. Here's how you can decide whether or not you should go with the builder's lender or pick an outside lender. First, you want to compare your loan estimates. You want to compare both the builder's estimates and the outside lenders, and you want to make sure that you're comparing about 2 to 3 different lenders. And you want to be comparing this to 2 to 3 different outside lenders. The next thing that will help you decide is to factor in incentives versus actual costs. Sometimes a lower rate is better than a builder's cash incentive, because a lower rate typically will mean that you will have a lower monthly payment moving forward. The last thing that will help you decide is to ask about the hidden fees. Always make sure that you are reading the fine print. This is why I tell buyers who are interested in buying new construction homes why it is so important to have a real estate agent that specializes in new construction, because they will make sure to go over all of the fine print with you, so that way you're not caught off guard with any additional fees or things that are unexpected. Now, we're going to talk about how we can make sure that you get the best deal on your loan. The first thing you want to do is check your credit score. The higher your score, the lower your interest rate. The lower your interest rate, the lower your monthly payment. Next, you want to shop around. You want to compare at least 3 lenders, banks, credit unions, and mortgage brokers. The next thing that you want to do is ask about rate locks. This will allow you to lock in your rate so you are protected against any changes in the market. So if the interest rates go up, your interest rate will stay the same. Another thing that you want to make sure that you ask about are rate lock extensions. If construction gets delayed, you may need to get a rate lock extension. So you want to find out first if this option is available and if there is a fee associated with it. Some lenders do charge a fee if you decide to get a rate lock extension, but it can be beneficial to you if the construction timelines are extended past the initial deadline. The next tip is going to be negotiating your closing costs. Some lenders will waive or reduce their fees just to be able to get your business. You also want to compare this to the builder's lenders because they often will offer closing cost assistance. Even a 0.5% difference in interest rates can make a huge difference. It can actually save you thousands of dollars over the life of your loan. So you want to make sure that you do your homework because it will pay off. Financing a new construction home does not have to be overwhelming. And if you need expert guidance and you're in New Mexico, I have all of my contact information listed below, and we can go ahead and schedule a consultation and get you started in the process. If you aren't in New Mexico, that's okay. I still have you covered. I can actually pair you up with a new construction specialist in your area. So make sure to click the link in the description. I will also have it pinned in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to this channel because I'm going to be having many more videos coming your way all about the new construction home process, and I can't wait to share that with you. All right, guys, thank you guys again for watching, and I will see you in the next video coming up now.